everyone, my name is Shavana, and I have this whole series that I'm going to be broadcasting in which I'm going to be talking about how you can save money. So just easy, everyday tips on how to save you some money. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how you can figure out how much interest your bank gives you. So let's say, for example, you have a savings account. How can you figure out, depending on how much money you're putting into this account, how much money you're going to be getting at the end of the month as your interest? Okay, sometimes people don't always know their interest rates, or they don't really know how to calculate it. So it's very simple, and I'm going to show you very quickly today how to do that. Okay, so we're going to pretend for a moment that you have $50,000 and you are going to put it in a savings account. Okay, so not a CD, not a checking account, a savings account, and you are going to be getting interest from your bank. And how do you actually calculate this interest at the end of each month? So we're going to be looking at three different banks. We're going to be looking at Bank of America, Chase, and ING. So I'm going to take you online right now, and I'm going to show you where to find this information and how you can quickly calculate what your interest rate is going to be, or how much money you're going to receive at the end of the month depending on the interest rate you are receiving. Okay, so let's do that quickly. So right now I'm going to be going online, and I'm going to be pulling up these three different sites. Okay, so I already have them ready. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is ING. Okay, so again, you have $50,000 and you want to know how much money are you going to be getting at the end of the month. And so right here, I'm looking at ING, and it says open an account. And I'm going to be looking at their Orange Savings account. And here, I'm going to click on the link that says Orange Savings account. Once I do that, right here I can see that it says that the interest rate for ING is 3.40% annual percentage yield. So how do I calculate what I'm going to receive at the end of the month? So what I'm going to do on my handy dandy calculator is I'm going to put in how much money I have. So I have $50,000, okay, and I'm going to times that by the interest rate that ING is giving, which is 3.40, and then I'm going to hit my percent button. If you notice, it tells me that it's $1,700. Now that would be awesome if you can get $1,700 a month on your $50,000. However, we still have one more step to do, and what we have to do is we have to divide this number by 12, because this is what we're going to get in a year. So if you want to know what you're going to get each month, you're just going to divide that number by 12, and that equals about $141. Okay, so ING, if you deposit $50,000 into your savings account, you're going to get $141 at the end of the month. Okay, let's look at another bank. So right now we're going to be looking at Chase. Okay, so I already pulled up the site Chase Savings, and Chase Savings tells me right here that in all balances I'm going to be receiving 0.15%. Okay, now that number looks, very, very different from the ING number. However, this is what you're going to be receiving per month, 0.15% per month. So again, to do that on my calculator, I am going to again input my $50,000 times I believe it's 15, correct? 15%, and I'm going to be receiving $75 per month. Okay? Now, the question is, how did I know that ING, this number was referring to a year, versus Chase Savings, and this number was referring to per month? And you just have to read the text right above. It tells you the interest rate is compounded on a monthly basis. Actually, it's compounded and credited on a monthly basis, so it tells you right there. So if you just read that, it tells you right there. Okay? And then the last example that we're going to look at is Bank of America. Okay? So here I am on Bank of America's site. And for their savings account, a regular savings account, it tells me I'm going to get 0.2%. Okay? So again, my calculation, by this time I know you guys got it, is $50,000 times 0.20%, and that's $100. Okay? So, again, how did I know that this was on a monthly basis versus the ING, which was on a yearly basis? It tells me here the interest is compounded daily and paid monthly. So I know that this was a monthly basis versus a yearly basis. Okay? So again, you can see that Bank of America gives you $100, Chase gives you $75, and ING gives you $141. And I'm sure my audience is very intelligent, so the most intelligent choice, if you're looking to save, would be the ING account. So that's how you go about calculating your interest, and it's very important to know what the interest rate is and how much you're going to receive. This way, when you check your banking account each month, hopefully you're checking it very frequently, you would know where that number comes from, what that number means, and that number is correct. So thank you for joining me. I look forward to working with you guys again. I'm going to be coming back and giving you just little tips every now and then on various ways that you can save money. So thank you. Bye.